Welcome to Phillip Island. The last time I was here, I did a live GP and battled it out with Ruben S39. It was a terrific battle, but we're not here to discuss the live GP. We're here to discuss career mode because our fight with Bagnaia still continues as we manage to get one hand on that championship. Just a few fingers perhaps, as we're now 8 points clear from the world champion. This championship is heating up for the final 4 rounds of the season. It's time for Phillip Island. Steel yourselves, people. This one's gonna be fun. So here we go then. Phillip Island beckons us from pole position. Can we win the sprint and extend our championship lead? Let's find out. Rocket start there from Jorge Martin, like in real life, of course. And there's Bagnaia on the right-hand side. Alex Marquez up to third, but I'm going to try and go around the outside of him and hopefully get involved with the likes of Pecco and Jorge Martin. Whoa! I braked a little bit later than Bagnaia did. That's my fault as he comes back on the inside. Not quite. And in fact, I think I'm going to get a warning for that one because it is under investigation. Pedro Costa's involved with an incident. I noticed that Brad Binder went down as well in the early stages going into turn 1. Oh wow, dicing with death there onto the curb. So a little bit of a nudge as well onto the MotoGP World Champion of real life. Do give him a little bit of a chance to get back through though. No, not you, Bagnaia. You can stay back. Oh, huge wheelie. I must be careful with that. I did that a couple of times in the practice and the qualifying as well. Look at Martin up slots of front. Oh, and again on the downshift, a little bit of a nudge. And then through we go. That's 13 points now ahead of Bagnaia. I thought Martin was going to come through. Thankfully, seeing him on the OLED ultra wide to the right hand side. He comes back on side again. Wow, what a start here to Phillip Island sprint. This is what I was looking forward to. Tell you what, this championship is going to go right down to the wire, isn't it? If you can pretty much guarantee that Bagnaia is going to be up there in the top 3 every single race. I'll do my best, but I'll certainly try to keep this championship going as we go around. No, I really wanted to go for the outside line, but I'm not that brave to do it into the Doohan corner. A track limit warning again there. I barely touched the offside of the circuit, but there you go. Track limit warning given to your content creator here today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are. As we lean into the left-hand side for Stoner corner, knee straight down to the floor. We go hard on the brakes again into the Miller corner. Do we have enough speed now to break away from Martin and Bagnaia? I was actually a little bit surprised to know that I was able to get the pole position. Wasn't by a whole lot. I'm trying to really concentrate here to make sure I can get the best out of this Repsol Honda. 0.5 of a second is the gap. We are actually building a small lead here. 0.6 of a second. Oh, it's coming. We are building this. I can't say I was expecting this, to be honest, but we're slowly building an advantage. 0.3 of a second. I went into a bit of a concentration mode there as well. Actually, I'm trying to get the most out of this Honda. Across the line, a 126.893. Not bad. I can do much better than that, though. Cast your minds back to that live GP we were doing. Of course, that was a quick race with fully upgraded motorcycles, but we were doing a lot better than 26s, so can we keep the Martinator at bay? Now, the good thing is here that Martinator, Jorge Martin, is getting me a few additional points by staying in second place. If Bagnaia can't get through, we'll keep a 13-point advantage. That's 3 points better than we were. And 5 points better than we were. Yeah, it would be 5. Of course, it's 3 points more than the rider in second and a further 2 ahead of the rider in third. But it's not over yet, is it? 0.6 of a second. Gotta be careful here down into the MG corner. I love this corner. Would really like to get an overtake in this video here today. It's one of my favourite corners to get an overtake, but can be difficult. The AI are not so weak in that corner anymore. They are more weaker into the Miller corner, which they do tend to struggle quite a bit. But out of the left-hander. This is where I've been struggling to get the Honda hooking it up, because when it wheelies, I've run it a little bit too wide in touching the curb. But back-to-back laps, fastest man on track until Maverick Vinales. Rider in 5th place there, number 12. He's just found himself some additional speed. He was there, what, 35,000 of a second quicker than I was. Bagnaia has now just gone up to 2nd. Can we break the Italian and get a second advantage? Can we break his resolve? Gap has just dipped down to... Ooh, no! I'm surprised the game didn't give me a warning for that and how stringent it can be. Left-hand side of the tyre again. There's the championship difference. Of course, we're seeing live standings all the time here in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. We don't really care for who's in 3rd or who's in 4th. It's just all about myself and Pecco Bagnaia. 446 points from Francesco. You don't often hear his full name. As he closes in once again into the MG corner. That's turn 10. Now into turn 11. Again, this final part of the track is where I lose time. Just not that confident with getting onto the power and just gradually bringing it on closer and closer in this part here. And the gap's down to 0.2 of a second. This could be a fast lap from Bagnaia. It is! It's a 1:26.595. We slipped into the 1:27s. And Bagnaia's charging. Right then. Let's see what you've got then, Pecco. Let's see what you've got. Give him everything and a little bit more. Out of the southern loop, we have gained a couple of tenths of a second. We're solid into turn 1 and 2. Feel pretty good into Stoner corner, and then of course brake well before the Motul sign here on the left hand side to make sure you get through into the Honda hairpin. Excuse me, Miller hairpin. It's changed names, of course. 3.5 tenths. Oh, the Honda. Oh, it's a fierce little bugger. It gives me an adrenaline rush, I swear, when I race on this bike. I'm so glad we chose the Honda this season. Of course, if we win the World Championship, I will be moving on to another bike. But if we don't, then perhaps I'll stay. We'll see when it comes down to it. But for now, let's just focus on the future. Focus on the present, not the future, should I say. Less than 0.4 of a second. I don't see Bagnaia on the right side. That's good. Half a second is the gap. Okay, we are going to lose time here. This is where I struggle. I'm also very nervous about bringing that power on, because even there, I was in the mid-3rd gear and I still had the front end of the RC213V Honda lifting up. Here it comes. Oh no, I'm on the curb! That's the worst thing you can do on this straight. Hold it! Stand firm, people. Stand firm. Steel yourselves. Bagnaia is coming! No, not like this. That one mistake touching that curb has completely ruined it! Oh, Bagnaia! Whoa! I didn't even get a chance to see that. An aggressive move from the world champion. Right then, okay. He's showing his true colours. Let's do it. Let's dance. Well, you'll dance at my tune, not yours. Come on. Got to get him back here. Got to get him back. He's not picking me up into the southern loop like that without redemption. Christ, he's fast. The late race pace of Enea Bastianini has been distilled into Bagnaia. If he sets a lap time quick here, then this could be curtains. I lose my 3 points. He's gone a little bit wide there for turn 10. I have got to stay with him here. Every single point, every single position matters so much more now that we only have, what, 4 rounds to go. Got to get this right. Patience. Still wheeling. Oh, even with, I need a slipstream. I've got to get the slipstream. Championship standing is just 5 points. What a season this has been. Goodness me, I was revving the hell out of that Honda then. Oh, we are closing in. I've got to get through into turn 4. The AI is a little bit weak into turn 4. I've got to send it. really good line. Come on. Oh, he's played it defensive. I'm going to send it anyway. I was hitting the brakes as hard as I could. Bagnaia still got the advantage. Now into Siberia. Can we sneak it through the inside? A little bit of a nudge. Oh, no. He might have the line, though. He might have the line into the right-hander going up towards Lukey Heights and then into MG corner. He's gone. Oh, he's binned it. Bagnaia's binned it. It's gone. No way. No way. Have I just been gifted the 12 points? Oh my goodness. I can't believe it. That is absolutely monumental for this championship. We danced, we fought, and we've come out on top. What a battle. Oh, it's the Rossi celebration. Dance at my tune, Pecco Bagnaia. Well, actually, he's still finishing the points, to be fair to him. What a race. Oh my goodness, if the race is anything like that, then we're in for a cracking video here today. Right then, fortune favours the brave, so let's do it again. Wait for the red lights to disappear, and away we go. Oh, bit of a nudge there from Vinales. He actually helped me out there because I had a shocking start. Still utilising the ride height device. Going to hit it quite firm though into the Doohan corner. You know what? That's a good start. That's a really good start. That's better than we had in the sprint, as a matter of fact. And look where that would put us in the championship standings. 23 points clear from the world champion. We might just pinch this. Has that crash in the sprint just completely ruined his chances? It's very much status quo, isn't it? Our teammate Bez and other Honda Zarco have been given long lap penalties. What the hell happened there? Not doing any favours for the Honda team points, but it is what it is. It was going to be a difficult challenge that anyway, I guess. Well, I'm in a great position here. I'm not in no rush. Ooh! Martin just touching the apex of Lukey Heights. But I'm not in a rush here. I don't really need to send it on Martin. If anything, I'll try and stay with him. Use his slipstream down to turn 1. And then let's see if we can just get past going into Southern Loop, going into turn 3 for the Stoner corner, and then maybe into the Honda. Oh, he's gone! What? What happened? Did you see that? Well, there's my plan absolutely gone. What happened then? Well, I'll have to put a replay or something up on the screen. I have no idea what just happened there. He was there and then he wasn't. Was it a glitch? I have no idea. But Martin, yeah, Martin's gone. Well, I think he's still circulating, but he's not on the track right now. Thanks, Martin. You give me the 5 points, but you gave Pecco 4, so I guess you gave me a point. Thanks. I owe you. I owe you, Martin. Well, I can honestly say I was not expecting that. Well, we got a different situation now. I honestly expected Bagnaia to throw it up on the inside then. I was really tense for a moment. 10th of a second it is to the world champion. But the world champion-elect is ahead. So if Pecco wins this one, this will be a 10-point swing. Now this is where things get really interesting, because when the rider who's chasing up in the championship points takes the position of the other one, there's a... Oh my god, he's done it again! He's done it again! Alright, we'll get back to that in a moment. We've got a battle on our hands here on lap 3. I've got the position. Ooh, I shouldn't have downshifted to second then. He heard the bike start to scream as well. Vinales is now up to second. And he's the fastest man on track currently, so he could be the one to watch. Okay, a lot of jump scares on my left-hand side here. Trying to take that wider line, rather than the traditional V-shaped line of the Hondas. Might work here, though. Might have a moment just to say what I was going to say. Because my eyes are everywhere right now. I'm looking at that gap, looking at my delta. Keeping an eye on the left and right hand side, see if there's going to be a would-be lunge from anywhere. But yeah, when Bagnaia is attacking me for the position, we take a huge point difference from what we're looking at on the screen. So when we were 28 points, like, or whatever it was a moment ago, 24 I think it was, when Pecco gets through, it's not 5 points, he's then 19 points behind. No, he's then 10 point swing because we've lost that 5 points. So therefore, it's a huge, huge difference when we lose that battle to our main contender of this World Championship. Anyway, back to battle. It's too technical right now. I can't believe I just gotta keep pulling that in a little bit. I'm moving too far to the right hand side upon that acceleration, and that's putting me in a difficult spot. Oh no! Oh no! Am I going to get a long lap penalty for that? I think I will. Jesus. Ah, I can't believe that. It's such a gentle tap as well, but it sends him to the floor every time. Ride 5 is an absolute bugger for this, and so is MotoGP now. I had no ill intentions then. I can't believe that. Well, I haven't had a warning yet. Am I going to get away with that? I can't really afford to start taking long lap penalties if the game doesn't give it to me. I mean, I probably deserve one. It was a little bit my fault, that one. But at least one thing, we've got something very interesting brewing here. The opportunity to fight with 3 Ducatis. But what is concerning me is not so much Alex Marquez, as good as he is, I think I'll get through relatively soon. It's that Fabio Di Giannantonio there in second. He's going to defend with all his might. He tried to do it in Bud, don't forget, to protect Bagnaia's championship lead. We'll see what he does here in Australia. But I can't believe that's just happened to Maverick Vinales. He was having an excellent race. Actually looking forward to fighting with him too. That is a shame. That's probably a little bit too clumsy on my side. Here we go anyway. Moving on. Let's focus on the present, not the past. And let's see how long it takes us to get through on Fabio Di Giannantonio. Whoa, we were really close there. Nearly on the edge of the curbs. Well, best thing to look at now is going to be the lap times. We're on lap 5. Plenty of laps to catch up to Digia. Plenty of lap times to catch up to Bagnaia. But what laps are they doing? Nice and smooth over Lukey Heights, then onto the brakes. Because I know for a fact Digia won't send it on Bagnaia. I don't think his AI is as strong as Bagnaia's to catch him up either. I just don't think the opportunity will come. But after all, we weren't expecting Martin to just throw it randomly out of turn 12, so I guess we'll stay on our toes for now. So across the line then. 120. We're into the 126s for the first time. You see the difference in the temperature actually. I'm struggling to get the same speed as we were in the dry, or at least the bright sunny sky, should I say. I do find that the cooler temperatures I do struggle a little bit more with. Unless it's completely raining, then I'm okay. We're still charging along. Very much, very nicely. 0.2 of a second it is. We're finding more time on the Ducati duo. So a championship standing that could have been 20 or more points is now down to 10. If we get through on Digia, it will go to 14. That's a lot more important. Look at that, 0.4 of a second quicker. We found the rhythm. And we are catching. We're closing in. It's very deceiving going into Lukey Heights. It looks like the AI touches the apex and is going to either crash or just go really wide. Ooh. The Honda is snaking itself upon the brakes there. Wheelie, slight wheelie. I tell you what, I'm pushing hard here, and I'm not finding the significant amount of time to the duo ahead of us. Cross the line. Are they going to set fast lap times? They are not, but we are. A 1:26.451 is our fastest lap of the day. It's all about attacking Digia and getting through clean. Oh, why did I downshift to second so early? Seeing the bike was very unsettled into the sudden loop. I'm trying to be smooth on the throttle here so it doesn't wheelie. But I need every ounce of power to catch them up. Good little battle happening behind us here. Alex Marquez and Miguel Oliveira. It's a Grassini versus Trackhouse. Oh, in fact, it's a quadruple there, look. And Nea Bastianini's there as well. 2 Trackhouse Aprilias. Oh no, the wheelie. Oh, it's just cost me time. I got sidetracked looking at the light blue versus blue battle on the left-hand side of your screen. Kriniak. I can't believe that. I did that so many times in the practice in the qualifying. Just lifted the front wheel ever so slightly, and you cannot turn. It's impossible. I'll tell you what, Digia's... he might be closing in a little bit there. I certainly hope so. If he sends it on Bagnaia, I'd be really, really pleased. It'd be great to watch as well. Especially from this position where we're effectively a spectator in 3rd place. So a bit better on the downshift there into 2nd gear. Oh, Bagnaia was having a look behind him. he's keeping a watching brief. Davide Tardozzi will be a bit concerned back in the pits. And Gigi Dell'Igna, he'll be touching his goatee. Wondering what's going to happen next. And Alberto Puig will just look like Alberto Puig. So a 2/10 of a second down in our delta. There's a slight wheelie, but it's okay. This is tough. Oh, Bagnaia is wide. Pecco was a little bit deep there. Gap to Pecco is 7.5 tenths. To Digia it's 4 tenths. So the gap between them two is around 3. I think Digia might be close enough here. In the slipstream, he might have a go in turn 1. Come on, Digia. Do it for the aces. You're not even part of the VR46 Academy, so you don't have to worry about upsetting Bagnaia. Fastest man on track. Still not close enough, but you know what? Digia, I'm going to be honest with you. If you don't go for it, I will. And I will send it. I think it's coming. This is the moment. Steady, steady. I'm a bit far back, but I might get through. Here we go. Oh, no, no. Oh, I've had to run it wide. Damn it. I wasn't expecting Digi to turn in on me. I lost my concentration a little bit there. I did come from a long way back, but usually the AI, especially in previous MotoGP games, he'd sort of like sit up. He didn't want to sit up at all. Oh, we lost a huge amount of time as well. Digi has inadvertently been the ultimate teammate. Tell you what, if I was Digi, I'd be miffed. I would be livid. I'd be saying all sorts of names under the sun right now to me. You pillock. You've ruined our chances of catching up to Bagnaia. Oh, I can't believe I've done that. It was a bit silly though. I thought I could get through. I was rushed it a little bit. I just wanted it. I really did. Sometimes wanting too much. What's the famous Casey Stoner saying? My ambition outweighed my talent. And I think in that case, it certainly did. I was too eager. Tell you what though, we actually found 6 tenths on Bagnaia, even though we messed that one up. Do I go for it again? Surely not this time. Oh, God. It's a shame, that. Because I really like turn 4, but it looks like the AI's booked its ideas up a bit. Oh! You going to give us a little chance? Oh, wheelie! Oh. Good Lord. Good Lord Almighty. We're on it now. I might run out of time here. I need to get through. Run it wide. Please run it wide. That works for me. No! I'm going to push him wide. Oh, he's not going to like that. Pushed him out into the marbles there. But we're through. I'm sorry, did you? But I've got a championship I'm fighting for. You understand, mate. We're through. How is he not catching up us in the catching us up in the slipstream there? Strange. Ooh, steady. Nice big lean into the left-hand side for the southern loop. The gap is a second. I'm already doing decent lap times here. I can't. I need to be in the 25 to catch him here. Oh, almost went too tight to the apex. Well, I did go too tight, but almost went too tight and ran off the track. 1.2, 3.5 laps to go. Oh, wheelie again. Bloody wheelie. That is going to cost us. I'm not going to be able to catch him now. Oh, I need to be smart about this. I've got to be smarter. It's not worth throwing this away for the sake of 5 points. Yes, it would be a 10-point swing in the championship. But there's plenty of rounds to go. We've got Chang, we've got Sepang, we've got Valencia. We've got time. We don't need to rush this. I need to more concern myself about Digi behind. The number 49 is on his way. Tell you what, that all happened because I went for that lunge too early into turn 4. If I'd just shown a little bit more patience, we might have caught up to Bagnaia. I tell you what, this championship is getting interesting, isn't it? It's been interesting for a while since I was really trying to catch him up. But now we lead by just 14. It's so minimal in terms of points every single round. I benefit, Bagnaia benefits, one of us doesn't benefit, neither of us benefit. It's been so close all season. The biggest advance I think Bagnaia had was around 57 points, something like that. We've worked hard here. Look at the front there. Just bouncing into the corners. It's really unstable. Need to make sure we don't wheelie now. I can't afford a wheelie in this left-hand side. That's fine, but this wheelie here, we can't afford for that to happen. Almost did. And then going anywhere near the rumble strip on the right-hand side of the screen. We need to keep away from that. Oh, just about. 0.4 of a second ahead of Digia. 1.2 behind Bagnaia. Back in the 126s, but that's what it's going to have to take to keep this second place. We took 8 points, no, 11 points away from Bagnaia in the sprint, and we're going to lose 5 points here, giving us a total of 6 points better off. What a season. Are we getting this gap within a second? I can't get a second in a lap, can I? Can I? I hope so. I mean, I'm going to try. Never say never on the DrAce YouTube channel. We always keep pushing. Oh. Pushing we did. But we lost speed. I think it's time to concede here, ladies and gentlemen. Except that we've had a bloody good race today. Excuse me. We fought valiantly. And we took out Maverick Vinales too. Which has not done him any favours, I can tell you that. He's going to be looking at me like he looked at Marco Bezzecchi into the doing corner. He will be livid. I always remember the iconic picture of Maverick Vinales pointing to his head, calling Jorge Lorenzo stupid when he took out, what, 4 riders back in 2019? He took out Rossi, took out Dovi, took out Vinales, and took out himself, all in turn 10 of Catalunya. Maverick there, pointing to his head, frustrating me. Use your head, and that, you know what, that's what I'm going to do here. Hashtag breathe for the Martinator. Hashtag stay ace for me right now. It'd be great if that came up on the pit board. Need to do a graphic myself, perhaps. It just says hashtag stay ace on it. That'd be really cool. Well, Bagnaia is going to win. I'm not able to catch him up. Oh, track limit right there. That's my 3rd or 4th thing. Oh, Alex Marquez has gone. He was having a great ride. That's a shame. So Bagnaia will win. He takes the 25 points. We finish in second. Second with 20 points is just a 5-point difference, so that is not too bad. But we danced to Bagnaia's tune in the second race, unfortunately. So there's confirmation on your screens. A Bagnaia victory, myself in second, and Fabio Di Giannantonio in 3rd place. But to be honest, this is not what I'm concerned about. It's this. 14 points clear from Bagnaia. We stand there proudly with our hands on our hips as the World Championship leader for another round. See you next time in Chang. Don't be late. Like and subscribe. Ciao for now.
Oh hi, didn't quite see you there. Good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite set your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.